So hello everyone, here I am in India and it's time to move. Tonight at 2 a.m. I'm getting on a train to Coimbatore. The train is going to take 36 hours to get there. I've never been on an Indian train before, so I imagine it's going to be the most interesting experience. I'm going to ride for 1500 kilometers and end up in the south of India, in the jungle, in the middle of the jungle. So I've been posting these clips from my good-for-nothing mobile phone with different experiments and different things I've been finding out in my journey, and we've been talking about points of view, remember that? And also been talking about God, or God, no matter the name, about how a lot of people like Jesus or Osho are enlightened and come and probably say things that are very true. But then people like us get the photographs and start sticking them all over the place. And man tends to do stuff like that, right? They tend to put everything outside. And one of the most important things about what we've been saying is this. Our existence has nothing to do with the system we created around us, or around it. And the other thing, which I think is very important, is that if you look down at your feet now, or your hands, or the computer actually you have in front of you, the space, the actual space you are occupying can't be occupied by anybody else in the world. So 6 billion people on this planet, on this rock, and the space you occupy can't be occupied by anybody else or anything else. By that means I can't put a car where you are, I can't put this bridge where you are or where I am. So when I start moving, I keep getting into different spaces, and that's how important we are. I think that's very important, because that's how important everyone is, and that's how unique everyone is. We can't occupy any other space than the one we occupy. So why not do something about it, right? If you're doing nothing with it, you're just occupying the space. So get out. There's a huge queue outside trying to get in, and it's a huge privilege to be here on Earth. So why just occupy space? Do something about it. That's really important. So what I'm going to do now is another experiment. And this experiment doesn't involve myself and the two mobile phones. It involves you. Yes, all the community and everyone who watches this clip has a responsibility and is involved. Let's see how it plays out. But it might be interesting. I'm getting on a train tonight. Today is Tuesday. I'll get off that train on Thursday morning. So imagine I'll be traveling for 2 nights, complete nights, and a whole day. And my experiment with you is as follows. And it has to do with the space we occupy and with our existence created around it, which has nothing to do with it. So I'm going to dare you to do something with your lives, with 2 hours in your life, and let's see if it works out. When you finish watching this clip, leave whatever it is you're doing and start walking. Leave your home, your space, the place where you're at, the coffee store, the computer, your job. That's a tough one. But what I'm out to prove here is that man has built this whole system around it where he became this system's prisoner and he can't get out. And the world is changing, and it's changing very fast, and it's going somewhere. So if you're not able to see that, and if you're not able to see that what you call your freedom is not actually freedom, then you'll probably be in trouble when all this turns over, because it will turn over. At a certain moment in time, this whole thing will collapse. The whole system is collapsing at this moment. And a lot of things are happening around us. If you are sensitive to it, and if you're feeling that something is missing, or that you don't know, or you would like to look for something or search for something, don't get into what I did. I just left everything behind. I've been traveling for what, 9 years? I don't know. You don't need to become a world traveler or anything else that what you are. You just need to experience life in a different way. For 1 hour, 2 hours, I don't think you'll do it. But if you do it for 1 minute, I'm sure it will change your life. It will change your life. So let's do this experiment together and try and see what happens. When you finish watching this clip, get up and leave the place you're at with no direction whatsoever. The idea, the whole idea of the experiment is that you walk without direction. No direction. If you have a train station close by, even better. Get to the train station, get a ticket anywhere, it doesn't matter. It's not important. Just keep your mind away from it. And get on the train, just sit there, watch the people go by, watch the people, watch the train itself, watch the view, just sit there, do nothing, but be in the moment. And this is very important. Our system has created for us appointments, and it's all about appointments. People, I've been on trains in Moscow, in New York, in you name it, Central America, South America, Spain, England. Here, I'll be on a train tonight, and I've seen all the people, no matter what country they're in, what situation, economic, social, cultural, it doesn't matter. They all, most of them have this thing across their foreheads. They're like worried. They're like, you can tell that they know that something is missing. And this has to do with the energy of the planet. It's changing so quickly.